So we're just about done here. I'm still going to add a little bit more of the potting medium to fill this thing. But before we get to that, I am going to add a companion plant because believe it or not, there's a lot of plants that can grow well along with carnivorous plants. What I have here is the native cardinal flower lobelia. It'll produce bright red flowers in late summer. This is found commonly in Florida through like wetland areas. Will take full sun just as well as these. We also carry some other plants that'll do well in boggy conditions. So because this is a larger plant than our little guys, I'm going to go ahead and take it out of this pot. And because this cardinal flower is in soil that is not suitable for carnivorous plants, I'm going to try to remove as much of that as I can because I can see that they had some fertilizer in here, like the time release pellets. So I'm just going to work off as much of that as I can. If there's still some that clings to the roots, that's okay. It's not going to harm the overall health of the bog. It's just if there's too much in that soil, it can be detrimental. So now that we have our pot all ready, we're going to do the fun part, which is adding our plants, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and start with our big lobelia. I'm going to go ahead and press down a bit of a hole here for it, large enough for that root ball. Just kind of let those roots get down in that soil. Over time, they'll eventually work their way down and through. Add a little bit more soil in around just to make sure those roots are good and covered. Now we're going to go ahead and add our carnivores. So I'm going to add the taller plants towards the back, of course, and I'm just going to honestly use the handle to kind of make the holes. Just pushing in there gently and swirling it around. Just kind of widening it. And I'm just going to do this long fibered sphagnum that they're planted in is just going to be perfect for them, and to minimize root stress, I'm just going to pop them in those holes, kind of tamp them down. Whenever you're working with Venus flytraps, it's okay if the traps close while you're handling them. They'll reopen. You may lose that leaf, and you may see some types of transplant stress after this, but that is okay. You're not going to kill this plant as long as you're taking good care of it. Last but not least is going to be our Cape Sundew. And there we are. So for one last step after we've planted everything, I'm going to go ahead, and this is kind of optional, but I prefer to do it, is take some long fibered sphagnum and just kind of break it up, soak it in that distilled or rainwater. Is just sprinkle it around the top as a nice top cover. What this does is it helps minimize the soil erosion from any rainfall, and also may help water consumption just a little bit, keep it from drying out as fast, although they will be sitting in a tray of water at all times, so that isn't a huge issue, but I really do like it to keep that medium intact and from washing away. So here's our finished bog. Looks quite nice. I'm just going to go ahead and take a watering can and just sort of water these plants in. Try to clean off a little bit of that dirt, but with rain, that'll wash away over time, so nothing to really worry about.